Hey up, Rock God 2004 back with another video for you. Pussy has brought a record that I'd ordered, and it's a bootleg, but I am so excited for this. This is a bootleg of my Holy Grail. This is the nearest I reckon I'm ever going to get one. It's just come out. It's been re-released as bootleg so many times. But this has got bonus stuff on as well. I'm going to open this bad boy and show you. I am so excited to see this and play it. And if it's complete with the stuff that it showed you get. Oh, damn, this is going to be good. If it's not, I'll cry. Because this has come from Germany. As soon as I seen the pictures, I was like, I want that. So, I've opened it. Open that. Come on, man. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes. Oh, that is beautiful. Right, then. Let's put the cardboard there for now. This is a 12-inch bootleg edition of Iron Maiden's first ever single before they were signed to EMI. The Soundhouse Tapes. Now, judging by that Obi strip and the EMI logo there, I reckon this has been made by the same people who make those beautiful picture discs that I've been getting. So even the label, it's a 12-inch, but the original was only ever a 7-inch. But look at, they've even copied the label. Now there's a couple of bits and bobs to make this complete that should be inside the cover. I'm going to be so chuffed if they're there. If they're not, I'll be so upset. So I'm going to take it out of this sleeve first. And before I look in the cover, let's have a look at the record. In a nice polylined sleeve thing as well. Ooh. That's gorgeous, that. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 songs on one side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on the other. So this is being done like a full album. Look at that. And there's the other side. I'm so glad as well that it's black vinyl, because it makes it look more like a replica. Oh my god, that is gorgeous. I am so glad. Obviously I'd rather have an original, but you know, I think this is definitely probably as close as I'm ever going to get, unless I have like this ridiculous inheritance or windfall or something. Right then, so the sleeve itself, oh, that's nicer than I thought. It's got like sort of a kind of a glossy finish to it, like a proper album should. There's Steve Harris and Paul Di'Anno. I've always a woman's face. She looks like she's getting crushed to death. So this is the exact artwork, if you're not familiar with it, of Iron Maiden's first ever single. The artwork and everything, to the best of my knowledge, was all designed by Steve Harris. All that's by the DJ Neil Kay, where they took their first demo tape of Prowler and he played it. And that's where they used to sell the 7-inch single. At the Bandwagon, I think it was called. And that right in there under the Obi strip, that bit there, is actually Steve Harris's writing. Now please don't be empty. Oh, yes, it's there. Oh, they're there. Get in. Right, well, one of them, two of them. There should be three things, I think. Oh, no. It's one thing, but it's on two sides. Oh, no, there is someone else there, little. Yeah, right, and I don't know what that is then. There's actually more in there, I thought. That looks like a poster, but I don't know what of. Right, I've got everything then. So, what you get. When it came out, you got this little sheet in, but this is a bit bigger to match the 12-inch. The 7-inch was like probably about that big, I think. Look at that. That's like merchandise sheet. Soundhouse Tapes, £1.20. T-shirts, £3. Badges, 40p. Available from 105 Beaconsfield Road, London. That might have been Steve Harris's old address. Now, some came with a later sheet on, and they put that on the other side. Now, what that says is Iron Maiden are sorry about the delay of the Soundhouse Tapes due to printing complications with the sleeve. As it's getting so late, we've sent you the single now, and we'll send you the sleeves separately when we get them in a few weeks. Hope that's okay. Merry Christmas. And then it's got the prices for the T-shirts and stuff again at the bottom. So I think they must have had some with sleeves because the people were buying them at the gigs, and I don't think all of them had that. So with this release, they've given a nice thick piece of card there, paper, and they've put them both on so you get the best of both worlds. Then this is, I don't know if this is a ticket, but I've seen this as a poster as well. It's like a little facsimile on yellow paper because the poster was yellow, advertising them. And this is the thing that I haven't got a clue what it is. It is oh wow, it is a poster. It's a black and white poster. And it's a bit later on because if you look at the back behind the drummer, that's the Killer's Eddie. Killers didn't come out till over 2 years after the Soundhouse Tapes, so there you go. But I am over the moon with that. I can't wait to play this. I really can't. I know I've heard the Soundhouse Tapes before, but it's just, this is just going to be so weird. I'm going to put the record in now because they don't ship these out of the inside the cover so that it doesn't like split the top of the sleeve during shipping. That's the only thing with these. I might be able to find a better one actually. A black one with a poly line because these just like fold all over. They're doing the Japanese releases. They're a bloody nuisance, but they're good. They're doing their job. Right, where's my gigs? Let's have a look. See if it says what songs are on this. It does, but it's behind the Obi. I don't think I'm going to be able to move the Obi strip. No, I'm not. Right, and I'll try my best. So side one is... Come on now, don't do this to me. Prowler, Invasion, Strange World, and Iron Maiden. That's the 4 songs they recorded for the Soundhouse Tapes. Only 3 songs are on the original single, though they didn't put Strange World on. But they did release them all on Best of the Beast in 1996. After Iron Maiden, it says Sanctuary Demo. I don't know if that's... No, it's not. Don't know whether I've heard that one or not. So side 2. Come on. I can't read it all. Sorry, I tell a lie. Prowler Invasion, Strange World, Iron Maiden. It says demo, so it's not the Soundhouse Tapes. Side 2 says Iron Maiden, Invasion. Invasion? What a bell end! Invasion, and Prowler. And in brackets it says the Soundhouse Tapes. So they haven't put the Strange World Soundhouse Tapes on, unless that demo one is that version. Then you get Wrathchild and Sanctuary of the Metal for Mothers compilation album, which came out before their debut album, and it's got a different drummer on. I'm unsure whether Dennis Stratton's on guitar as well. I'm not sure, but I know it's a different drummer. I think it's the same drummer who drums on Burning Ambition, B-side of Running Free. And then it says Transylvania, but I can't see what it says in brackets after it. So yeah, 11. So they've made it like, it's like a sort of a Soundhouse Tapes, the album. It says the tracks are there as well, but it doesn't got anything in brackets. It just says Prowler, Invasion, Strange World, Iron Maiden, and Sanctuary. Then it says Iron Maiden, Invasion, Prowler, Wrathchild, Sanctuary, Transylvania. But they put on here the Soundhouse Tapes and the early studio recordings. Now, what would be good to match this if they released the Bruce Dickinson demo tapes, which is only available as a bootleg, but they kind of copied this cover. But obviously, instead of that photo there, they put one of Bruce Dickinson singing live. And in the same font, they've put the Bruce Dickinson audition tapes. I've only ever seen photos of it. It looks so nice. 7-inch single again. But if they did it on here like this to match this. So that is definitely, if it sounds decent as well. They've even put the catalogue number for it there, Rock 1. Because it was on Rock Hard Records, which was just basically their own record label for the one thing. So this may well be, then, if it sounds decent, my favourite bootleg of all time. Because it's just so cool how they've like sort of replicated it. I love it. There's a little ding in the corner there, but with bootlegs, I don't suppose there's a great deal you can do about it. I've seen worse. So there you go. As well as the early studio recordings, that is a 12-inch, basically, album of Iron Maiden, the Soundhouse Tapes. What an amazing bootleg that looks like it's going to be. There's loads of 7-inch ones, there's coloured vinyl ones, but you can see a mile off the fake. You can tell by the sleeve and the label on the record. Just doesn't look right, you can just tell the difference. There is another bootleg 12-inch, which I've been trying to get for ages. That was on either black vinyl, I think it was orange, possibly yellow, and was it blue? There was another one, but I was going for either black or orange because it matched the sleeve, like a reddy orange. I can't get anywhere near it. I've seen them going on eBay and stuff like that, but like I just keep getting outbid and stuff. And then when I seen that, I was like, oh, I want that. It's black vinyl, it's got the Obi strip, and it's got extra songs on. That original 12-inch I was talking about, that's just got the 3 songs on, I think. I don't think they put Strange World on that. So it's just got Iron Maiden, Prowler, and Invasion on, as far as I know. I did read somewhere as well that it said it was one-sided, which I found very odd. I don't think it is, though. I'm sure it's got Iron Maiden on side 1 and Prowler and Invasion on side 2, like the 7-inch. You might have got a replica of the merchandise sheet, where it was like £1.25 or £1.50 for the Soundhouse Tapes, whatever. But you didn't get the other bits. You didn't get the poster. You didn't get the yellow ticket /poster. and you didn't get the other side, I don't think, where it tells you that the sleeve's going to be late. So I am absolutely over the moon with that. I think there's 200 copies of it, so there's not many. I can't say where I got it from for obvious reasons, so please don't ask me. Because it could get somebody in bother. So yeah, I can't say. Just look about. Just look about. There's people. They're all over. Try social media or Iron Maiden groups or anything. There is thousands of Maiden bootlegs on vinyl out there. Like that's where I got the one from the Future Past 2 with the triple vinyl from Leeds, where we actually went. There's a couple of more I would like when I went to see them in France in 1999. There's a box set of that gig called Back to the Front, but it is so expensive. And there's another one called Rare Beast with a beautiful lenticular box. Again, it's very expensive. We're talking like hundreds, both of them. So, I don't know. I would have to sort of sell a kidney or sell some stuff to get them. And these things, because the bootlegs, they go up all the time. They're not easy to find usually. You're best off getting them like I have that when they've just come out. And when I get these picture discs from as well, when they used to do the 7-inch, then I went to the 12-inch. I showed the Twilight Zone one last. I kind of pounce on them when they come out. I don't think I've missed any. I think I've got them all to date. Because they got so far through with 7-inch. I think the company was producing them. It says they were made in Japan, but I don't know. But whoever's producing them said it wasn't cost effective to make 7-inch singles anymore. So they did 3 off Senjutsu, and that was the last 3 7-inch singles they did. They then jumped to 12-inch. But every time they do a 12-inch, it's more like an album. Because like they'll do a single. So that Twilight Zone, they'll do like Twilight Zone, Wrathchild. And they'll do other stuff on the other side. But on the A side, what they've been doing is they'll do one side of an album. Like, so you'll get either side 1 or side 2 of the Killers album on side 1 of the Twilight Zone album. And then on the other side, you'll get some either bootleg stuff or sometimes off the radio, like a gig that was recorded off the radio. So you get a mixture. It's like half official, half bootleg type of thing. But they are bootlegs because they're not made by an official company. But I'm sure they're in Japan and they go by I think the company go by EMI2, something like that. But I'm sure, because that's got an Obi, I'm sure that's on the same label as the picture discs. And I'm over the moon. I am so happy to have that. I really am. So I hope you enjoyed that one. Thank you so much for watching, all 2 of you. I really do appreciate it. If you're lucky enough to have an original Soundhouse Tapes, let me know. And how long have you had it? And if you don't mind, what did you pay for it? Because it goes for stupid money now, which is how I know I'm never going to get one. I shall see you very soon on the next video. And until then, you all take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. Ta-ta.